Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hailsy. First of all, I want to thank all of those people who watched my last video and gave me so much love and appreciation for it. I never ever expected so much appreciation for that video. I was actually expecting only my close friends and my family to watch it and comment on it, but a lot of you surprised me with all your comments and likes and subscriptions and even like your messages to me personally. So yeah, a big thank you for that. It really means a lot to me when you guys do that because it gives me the confidence to make more videos, and as a starter it's actually very difficult to do that, so thank you so much. Okay, so let's get to what today's video is about. So about a month or two ago, I wrote my last blog on Hailsy. I know I've not been pretty consistent on it, but the last time I did write on it, I wrote an article titled I Love Me and You, Do You? It was mainly surrounding how I view a part of my gender. So me as a girl turning into a young woman, I have started noticing stuff about myself, stuff I say about myself, comments I make about other girls or women, and I've realized that not only have I been a victim of mean comments by other girls and women, but I've also been someone who has commented on others, not even realizing that it's not something nice to say about someone, right? So since I did not mention the male gender in the article, the reason being that I don't really know a lot of guys, nor do I have a lot of brothers to actually know a proper perspective of that sort, I decided to actually gather the few guy friends I do have and ask them a few questions. And to add something to it, I also asked of my girlfriends, and I asked them the same 3 questions, and basically what I'm going to show you is their answers. Now I wanted to do this for myself to understand how this really works in both genders. It is the same. What is the proportion? Is it more in one gender? Is it different in the other? And what I found was really enriching, and so I want to share it with you guys. So yeah, let's get to it.
I guess however you choose to socially express yourself is your gender.
I feel gender includes roles and special traits which help in differentiating between a male and a female.
Okay, to me, honestly, gender just helps you to determine that whether the other person is a male or a female or a transgender. That's it, nothing else.
The first two things that come to my mind are gender roles and gender identities. So, sex is very different than gender. Sex would be something you're born into, the biological part of it, whereas gender is something you associate with. So, gender roles are the roles that people of certain genders are expected to fill in a society, whereas gender identities are the identities you associate yourselves with.
Well, to me, gender is an identity where you feel represented, where you feel comfortable, which is independent of your biological sex.
I think it's a very broad question. Understanding as in what and gender as in who. But I mean, if we had to talk in very stereotypical terms, then even if you do conform to your assigned gender at birth, there is going to be differences in how you express yourself and how society expects you to express yourself. So I guess they are very small and binding terms that are outdated and not enough.
Here, childhood plays an important factor because what I think, like, what the most of us हमें बचपन से यही like some common phrases जो use किए गए बचपन से, like अगर आप एक लड़के हो और आप रो रहे हो, then your parent or a relative or even for the matter of fact your teacher आपको आके बोलेंगे like why are you crying, don't cry, don't be a girl, girls cry and all that stuff. So ऐसे ही बचपन से आपको like it fits in your head, okay, and then वो क्या conclusion बनने के like मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता and all that bullshit, and men are not supposed to cry, men are stronger than women and all that stuff. But then later on, as you age, you mature, you reach stuff, you get to know more people, and then you gain more knowledge. It changes, everything changes, and then you don't think like that anymore. Hopefully, I mean, still I know people who still do, but then yeah, I mean, at least you know what I mean.
Well, a lot of people have the understanding that, there are certain stereotypes, which are attributed to each gender. Like, boys have to play with Hot Wheels and girls have to play with Barbies, or boys are like stoic, unemotional people and girls are the irrational, emotional people. But honestly, according to me, the most important definition is the one that is your definition. Like, each one should have their own definition of gender, and that's the most important understanding I feel there can be.
Every day, trains and building, aunties are just never gonna stop making comments about how you dress, how you act, how you look. So nothing's gonna be good enough. It's just passing comments is what it is.
Thankfully, I haven't experienced anything of that sort yet, and hopefully I won't.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, really. I mean, boys do that, of course. The basic example, I mean, me being a boy, but the most basic example, like, if you don't play much sports, if you're not into sports, if you prefer staying at home and doing stuff, like, I'm more of a tech guy rather than in the sports thing, so I prefer staying at home more. So, and people have this stereotypes, and even girls do, so yeah.
There are these norms or rules that people of certain genders are supposed to follow. So, for example, if you are a woman or a girl, you're supposed to be excited about makeup and getting ready and all those things. So, my friends have always talked about how I don't know anything about makeup, and I know they mean it in all fun maybe, but yeah, it doesn't seem that way sometimes. So it's not a good thing to do. Okay.
Yeah, of course, each and every guy goes through this where, if you like something that's not man enough, your friends will definitely pull you up for it. They'll be like, bro, why are you behaving like a girl, or what's wrong with you, and stuff like that. And then, eventually you're so scared of this disapproval that you get from your peers that you end up, stopping doing that. And a lot of people compromise in whatever they like and stuff like that just because of this.
Again, every day, trains. Eve teasing, I feel like it's too common, like it's too normalized, and we really need to do something about that. But I feel like every girl has been Eve teased or abused or assaulted in some way. So yeah, lot of passing comments.
Yeah, same. Not yet. But I don't know if they do it behind my back.
Yeah, they do too.
No, no one has spoken past any comments from the opposite. No. Yeah.
Of course it is. It's highly problematic.
Yeah, of course it's problematic. I mean, क्या I mean, ऐसा लिखा कहाँ है कि अगर लड़के हो तो आपको ये करना ही पड़ेगा and all that stuff,
Definitely it's problematic. It's something that is so ingrained in our society. We don't even realize how wrong it is. From the time we are babies, we're supposed to do this and we're supposed to do that. But I feel that everyone should be encouraged to be themselves and should never have to compromise on what they like to do just because of society.
Simple solution: education. Educate your kids, okay? Ignorance, not cool. Educate from primary school. We should not be knowing about this through Twitter and internet. We should be talking about it in real life in schools. Also, I think language plays a huge role. We sort of reinforce stereotypes which we do not even mean to or intend to. So language plays a huge role. We should absolutely stop using slurs and words like normal and start using words like normalized instead. Okay?
I feel the only solution for this is to accept people the way they are and not to pass comments on them?
Well, according to me, the most important thing, I mean, the root of all this thing is बचपन, childhood से like अगर आप like जो हमारे parents हैं या फिर जो relatives हैं, जो teachers हैं for a matter of fact, आप उसको इतना like आप हमें बचपन से इतना बोलोगे, so it gets fit into our brain so deeply that sometimes for some people it's very difficult to let it go. So yeah, childhood plays an important stuff in gender discrimination.
So, a simple solution to it would be a rather futile one, which is like, don't think about it, yeah, it's okay. You go on, you move along. But that's not really a solution to it, it's just what people tell you. The solution to it would be to deconstruct this entire thinking that people of a certain gender should behave a certain way. That's not it, right? So you should be allowed to behave however you want.
Well, I feel like the best way to solve this problem is to, get yourself educated on gender. Gender is something that is so basic, that is so important, and you need to know about the modern advancements in this field. You can't be transphobic in this day and age. It's simply not tolerable. You need to know what is gender fluidity, or that the fact that there can be more than two genders. You need to know stuff like that. And you need to spread it to your peers. You need to create awareness about this.
Just express yourself however you want to. Live the way it makes you happy. And I mean, we really, coming from a really privileged point of view, but I think we really need to have an open conversation in our homes about gender and sexuality and all the things that make us really, really uncomfortable, because they are a very real part of everyone's life. And also, if you do not know about someone's identity, then educate yourself. Your ignorance is not more important than someone's entire existence. So just be nice people and accept everyone.
Each and every individual is unique in his or her own way. We should never ever attach any kind of stigma to any gender.
Live and let live, like this. खुद जियो, खुद मौज मारो, उसको भी जीने दो, सामने वाले को भी मौज मारने दो. Simple as that. क्यों, क्या मतलब, क्या करके करना है?
Allow people to behave however the hell they want to behave, and so people may say plenty of things like, you are this, you should follow this, but it's on you to not listen to them and follow what you want to do, and respect those who respect you. That's it.
Yeah, I just hope people are more kind and accepting to each other.
Okay guys, so those were the answers that my friends gave for the questions that I had regarding this subject, and I hope you guys got a brief idea of what I was talking about. The only reason I don't want to give you guys my interpretation of what they said and my final thoughts on this entire issue is because, one, I have already expressed them in my blog, and I'm going to leave the link in the description below for you guys to check it out. And also, secondly, I feel that this is a topic which is very subjective, and there are a lot of views which again, whether they're good or bad is also again subjective. So I want to leave it open for interpretation for all of y'all, and you can let me know your thoughts and opinions and views on this topic and how we could go about creating more awareness about it in the comment section below. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe because it's absolutely free. So yeah, that's it for this video. See you next time. Till then, be brave, be strong, be great. Bye bye.